started. Okay. Gotta get my cards out. Haven't posted in a while. I just gotta like suck it up and actually post to be consistent. Let's see. I won't be posting pretty much for a week though, because I will be out of town and I don't, I'll be a family and I don't really do this around my family. Whether they know or they don't know, I don't do this around my family. So anyway, let's see. My God, my angels, I'm open to receiving messages for the collective, for their highest good and only their highest good. I do not accept any kind of negativity or evil in whatsoever. Only the truth, only through love and light. What is it the collective needs to hear and needs to know? They do want me to take that one. Nine of Pentacles. So somebody has their rewards coming in. You've been working hard and now your rewards are coming in. You should be seeing the fruits of your labor. I am hearing within the next week. There's something happening this weekend for somebody, because that's actually the whole entire reason why I was drawn to do this video in the first place. Just ignore my flyaways. Hopefully I have hair growing in. Let's see. What else? What else do they need to know? Somebody's going to get rewarded, promoted, promotion. No, that's the same thing. A raise. That's what I was like, what? A raise. So money is coming in for sure, but fruits of your labor, there's more abundance to that. So someone here is having abundance come in. It's not just financial abundance, but they're also telling me to look around you, because every single thing in life is literally about your mindset. So if you're constantly looking at all the negative and what people can't give you, what you can't achieve, things like that, that's all you're going to be bringing in. That's all you're going to see. So if you could try and stop yourself, a little bit at a time every single day, looking at, I have this. I actually asked for this, but that I got this, and this is what actually ended up being better for me instead, if that makes sense. So if you stop and you look around, have you actually received the blessings that you asked for, but in ways that you just didn't realize? Okay, because I guarantee you have in certain ways. And once you start kind of opening your eyes and being like, oh yeah, and then your frequency will start being on that, being every single day thankful, blessed, having faith, not fear, because you cannot have them both at the same time. I say that a lot. I say let go, let God a lot, and in your own way. So just make sure that it's time to really start focusing on the positivity of things. Doesn't matter how nasty someone else is. Doesn't matter how horrible things get in life, because things are ups and downs. There are hills and valleys, and there are oceans and waves and all of that. That is what life is about. If we did not have any of that, then we could not learn to be grateful and thankful for the things that we actually have. Right? If everything was good 24/7, we wouldn't realize what we have and how good that we actually have it. I understand that everybody has different circumstances, but even in those horrible circumstances, try and stop and see the beauty in it all, see the lessons that you can learn from it all. And 410 on the timer, they wanted me to say, the lessons in it all, and really see where you can go from there. Because even if you're at rock bottom, right? It's only up from there, but you have to learn to change your mindset. It's not them out there. It's not people around you. It's not, stop with the excuses. Stop blaming other people. It's within you. Control what you can control, which is only your emotions, your reactions, what comes out of your mouth. You cannot control anyone else or anything else. You have to learn to let that go and live now. Somewhat plan for the future, yes. But with the way things are, it's very hard to do that right now. We don't know what the future holds. We're never going to know what the future holds. So live right now, live in the present, somewhat, you know, save for the future, look towards the future, find goals. Like they're just doing this. I don't even really need this. I guess they're going to be basing it off of the work ethic. Find your goals, find your dream, and really see it. Really imagine that dream. Because there is something here that somebody knows that they have always wanted, always needed, or knew that they were going to. But you have to know that no matter what, you're going to have that. There's nothing on this planet that is going to stop you from achieving that goal and that dream. So when you start really like visualizing every day what this goal, what this dream is, that's what your energy is throughout. But it has to stay consistent every single day for that vibration to be really put out so the universe can bring in what it needs to bring in to help you achieve that dream. Let me say this. You can pray all day long. You can, if you're religious at all, you can read that book all day long. But if you are not putting your actions into it, nothing is going to happen. You're here on this planet, you're a human being, and we were left with choices. Okay? Your prayers, your dreams cannot come true unless you put in the work and the effort. And for a lot of you, based off the Nine of Pentacles, you have been. And you will be receiving rewards. You will be receiving the fruits of your labor. But again, they keep going to, why do I keep hearing that? Boundaries. Some of you, in order to achieve your, what they're showing me is like peace, love, enlightenment, you're going to have to set bigger boundaries, harder boundaries. It might be hard at first, but once you start setting those boundaries, you're going to see like certain people and certain things are going to fall off. But you're going to see all of these rewards. And again, the fruits of your labor with the Nine of Pentacles come in. Make sure that you're being smart about your spending. Because see, here's the thing too. The universe, which is different than a higher power, they're all connected, but they're not the same. Let's do source. I like, because somebody uses source, and I do like that. Source is only going to give you what they know that you can handle. They're not going to give you any more that you can't handle, but they're only going to give you what you can handle. So if you're wanting all of this money to be able to, you know, not work again, to be able to retire, to get all the things, maybe right now, because especially if it's not in, right now, you're not in the mindset to be able to handle that, to be able to receive all of that. They're building you up. Source is building you up, and angels are building you up in order to be able to get to that point to where you can receive more. Okay? Because if you're all of a sudden, say you're in this space, right? And in this mindset, and you win the lottery, why do you think a lot of people end up going broke and stuff like that after they win the lottery? They wanted it, you know. They weren't ready to receive all that. They couldn't handle it. So Source really wants to make sure that whatever it is that you need to receive for you is not going to overwhelm you, and you're not going to end up being in a space of self-sabotage. That's what they're saying. I am going to go to a part 2. This is a good reading. I like this. They're being very informational. But make sure that no matter how small it is, it could be a quarter on the ground. It could be your job decides to take a half a day and you didn't know they were going to take a half a day. It could be even running late for work. Okay? Be thankful and grateful for it all, because there are bigger things working. There's a bigger picture there, and things that are going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Okay? Go to part 2.